Jaguar's managing director, Rowdon, in an interview with the British magazine Autocar, revealed some details about the first luxury model from the British brand, which is set to debut later this year. The Jaguar brand has been in a reboot mode since 2021, and this reboot will conclude in 2026 when the first Jaguar model, positioned in the luxury segment, will be launched globally. The entire previous model lineup will be retired. This reboot was initiated by the leadership of Jaguar Land Rover, now simply JLR, after years of Jaguar's presence in the premium segment and unsuccessful competition with the German Big Three, Audi, BMW, Mercedes. Post-reboot, Jaguar will only produce relatively low-volume, quite expensive, and large-sized electric vehicles, for which a modular platform, JEA, Jaguar Electrified Architecture, has been developed from scratch. The first luxury model from Jaguar will be a four-door GT, previewed by the Jaguar Type 00 concept coupe unveiled in December last year. The four-door GT will debut later this year, with orders starting at the same time, but the new model will only reach customers in 2026. Camouflaged prototypes of the upcoming four-door GT have already been spotted by spy photographers multiple times. Based on these images, our artist Nikita Chawiko has created renderings of the new Jaguar, suggesting it might be a sedan. Although it's still uncertain what the rear will look like, it could still be a liftback or a fastback, a sedan with a sloping rear. As part of the reboot, the Jaguar brand has received new logos, the presentation of which sparked a wave of hate on social media due to the highly controversial aesthetic approach, which greatly disappointed JLR's leadership, particularly Rowdon. Nevertheless, in his interview with Autocar, Glover expressed confidence that the radical reformatting of Jaguar is the right decision. A traditional rebranding simply wouldn't work. Jaguar needs to be steered into a radically new area, bordering on and even intersecting with the fashion industry. The value of the four-door GT and subsequent luxury models from Jaguar, a large sedan and a large crossover, will be conveyed primarily through unconventional design, completely atypical for electric vehicles. A long hood is a characteristic of internal combustion engine, ICE, cars, not electric vehicles. However, Rowdon and his team are confident that the long hood will be fitting on the new Jaguar electric vehicles and will become one of the defining features of the brand's new image. The combination of distinctive style, powerful powertrain, and high levels of comfort is expected to attract new customers to the Jaguar brand. The starting price of the four-door GT will be around £100,000 and will not decrease over time. Behind the striking exterior of the new Jaguar models will lie meticulously engineered technology. The top version of the four-door GT will boast around 1,000 horsepower and will be capable of traveling approximately 700 kilometers on a single charge. The chassis will be finely tuned for fast but not extreme driving, meaning it will be a true Gran Turismo, not a track-focused sports car. The team responsible for chassis development took the best old Jaguar models, drove them, and extracted the most valuable characteristics, which will be incorporated into the four-door GT and subsequent new Jaguar models. Interestingly, the JEA platform will use the same electric motors and batteries being developed for future models of the now tri-split Land Rover brand, now comprising Range Rover, Defender, and Discovery. According to Rowdon, developing separate motors and batteries for Jaguar is economically unfeasible. Glover also mentioned that the new Jaguars will not bombard the driver with technology, as many Chinese automakers do today, but will offer only what is truly necessary. Rowdon Glover emphasized that, despite the global slowdown in demand for electric vehicles, Jaguar will not follow the example of other automakers by shifting its development strategy in favor of ICE models. The JEA platform is not suitable for ICE in any form, and in the long term, Glover believes electric vehicles will prevail,